Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generous support of our Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza blowout coverage. We're live at Gen Con 2015. It's Sunday, because I look like a hobo. And I'm very excited because we're about to do some shots. Not those kind of shots. We're doing a triple shot of Princess Brides with the head honcho of Game Salute, Michael. So, triple shot, Princess Bride, tell me all about it.
I wish I was the head honcho. That's Dan, who's just over there with the cowboy hat. You can see him in the background. We have 3 brand new Princess Bride games. Last year we did our first Princess Bride game, which is Prepare to Die. A very, very silly party game, sort of along the lines of Apples to Apples. Then we thought, how can we do this better? How can we take The Princess Bride, our favourite movie, one of our favourite books, because it is a book. Read the book. It's very different.
What?
I know. Reading. Americans do it. It's great. Reading Rainbow. You had LeVar Burton. Come on. Anyway, Princess Bride. He's my R2-D2. He's my favourite one from Star Trek. Okay, so Princess Bride games. Enough of that babbling. We have 3 brand new ones, all designed by 3 awesome designers. First of all, we have As You Wish. Designed by Daniel Solis. And this is kind of like our all-encompassing game of the movie. The idea is everybody has a character that they will have to have 2 different attributes for. A whole bunch of cards, all taken from different scenes using different lines and quotes from the movie. Some will be placed face up in front of you by the dealer, and the dealer also decides which ones will be placed face down. And you will collect ones depending on the numbers that are on the cards in order. So the highest one will go first, down to the lowest one, back to the dealer, who then must pick up 2 cards. You add them to this sort of like this quest line in front of you. And as the game progresses, you will get more and more symbols in front of you that you'll be able to score at the end of the game. But you'll also be able to score, depending on the cards you pick up, you'll be able to get the ones that will score for your own line, and then for the people to your left and to your right as well. A little bit of a different game. Feels very different, very light. All 3 of the games play out in about 20 minutes or so. And yeah, As You Wish. Very lovely. Thank you, Dan Solis, for putting that one together. We love you. Next up, Miracle Pill. This is our card drafting game. So if I'll show it there. Hi, there you go. Look at that. Miracle Pill. So everybody's favourite bit is, of course, when Wesley is almost dead. So they need to get Miracle Max to try and heal him up. So you are the Miracle Pill makers. And the idea behind it is a card drafting game. If you've ever played 7 Wonders, you'll be reasonably familiar with it. Plays out over 3 rounds. There are 3 separate decks. You start off the first round pulling out ingredients. Each card will have a little ingredient symbol in the top left corner. And you'll then need to, on the second and third round, spend those ingredients to make better and better potions. Each card also has a score value, and whoever has the highest score at the end of the game is declared the winner. Lovely, super simple. Again, 15-20 minutes. That was designed by the awesome and wonderful Philip Dubarry, who has the upcoming Skyway Robbery. Keep an eye out for that. It's so good. Last but not least, this is probably our most popular game of the whole show. That's the Battle of Wits. Bless you. So everybody's favorite. This is my favorite scene, actually. The one Vizzini and the Man in Black fighting to see who will be the greatest brain, the most intelligent man on Earth, as it were. And instead of playing just 2 players, you can play between 2 and 10 players. So everybody is a line of goblets in the middle of the table. Everybody has the same hand of cards, 1 through 7. The odd ones are all poison. The even ones are all wine. And you also get an 8th card, the Sicilian card, which adds a little bit of randomness into the mix. Because, of course, if everybody knew what cards everybody else had, it'd make the game a little bit too easy. So, those cards, you can either put them at the top, face down, of the goblets, in order to put contents in there, so either poison or wine. You can also use the cards at the bottom of them to bid on which cup you will drink from at the end of the game. Again, 15 to 20 minutes, even with 10 players. Then you work your way across the line, seeing who's been poisoned, who has been glorious and managed to survive. We've played 10-player games where 1 person lives. We've played 5-player games where everybody lives. We've played 7-player games where everybody dies. It is a lovely game of sort of bluffing, trying to outthink and outwit everybody else, just like the Battle of Wits from the movie. And yeah, people have been really, really, really going for this one. All 3 games have gone very, very well, but Battle of Wits seems to be the one people are most excited about.
MSRP for all those, and where can people get them?
You can get them on Amazon.com, see us at Gamesalute.com as well. We can sort you out there. And they are $20 a piece. Again, if you had that time machine, you could have got them all for $50, but unfortunately, $20 a go. which I think is pretty much a bargain. This seems to be the show this year for people walking around getting small games that don't take that long, and you can pick them up for not that much money. So these fit perfectly into that light but still slightly challenging filler category.
And I have one more question. I think a lot of people might be confused. So this is your fourth Princess Bride game that GameSlow has done. How does that work? Did you guys just go up to the writer of the book or the movies, or did you just throw a rock through somebody's window and ask? I mean, how does that work?
So we threw the rock through the window of the licensor. So there was a company who actually owned the license to the Princess Bride, and we went to them and said, can we make a game? And they said, can you give us some money? And we said, okay, here's some money. So we dropped a chest full of money at their door, and they said, okay, you can make the games. They still get the call on whether the game should go out, though. The games have to be up to that high quality standard, because The Princess Bride, seriously, is probably top 5 favorite movies of all time. The book is definitely my favorite of all time, and we wanted to make sure that the games are that good. So we presented them to them. They gave them the sign-off. They said, this is great. You can make these. We are working on a couple of other Princess Bride projects that we can't say much about at the moment, although one might have the letters RPG after it.
Very intriguing. So that is Michael from GameSlow. And if you're enjoying this content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And in the comments below, let me know, what is a movie, TV show theme that you would like to see in board games? Me personally, I would love to see zombies in a board game. That would be so cool. But let me know in the comments below, what would you like to see?
Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generosity of these great companies. They support us, go support them.